last week on Discount Heroes.
You're left with a vague but clear recollection of what you learned.
He changed the contract. He's done something to give himself this advantage.
Finally, we have the upper hand.
We've been waiting for this, Nox.
And we would be honored to work with this contract to hopefully make it right.
What exactly did Prednisone change to give himself this power?
It says permanence.
We need to get back to Mucinex. We have the contract. We can make the changes. We can stop Prednisone. Portal to Mucinex. Slap it on the doorway.
Pull it open, you see a swirling vortex of white-hot magic. Well, that was much faster than I expected.
We got the contract.
The Prednisone cannot be terminated unless a prepubescent signs the writ. And we'll get Tonio to sign it.
Tonio.
But we need to be prepared to move as soon as we're ready.
I think we're ready.
Hey, Mucinex, do you think you could use your magics to, form the writ into a weapon I could wield?
And you see the paper begin to change shape, folding upon itself. It forms into an axe as light as a sheet of paper. A majestic red stone throne, upon which a now familiar face sits. You took much longer to get to me this time.
Welcome to Discount Heroes.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 17 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D. And now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, this is Tyler. I'll be playing Copes, the Circle of the Stars druid.
Why, howdy ho, neighbor. So nice to see ya. My name's Aaron, and I'll be playing Dimmerock, the Tiefling Bard.
This is Jared, and I'll be playing Happy Birthday to Matt. Happy birthday to Matt. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Matt.
All right, close your kimono, please.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. I'm going to make that my alarm sound so I can wake up to that every day.
That'd be a very strange decision on your part. Go ahead, though.
And this is Matt, and I am playing the part of Nox Longfoot, the Gnome Wizard.
Nice job. Welcome back, everybody, I guess.
Yay, we remembered our characters' names.
You remembered your characters' names, you're back in their bodies, and I have a question for the humans that pretend to be those people.
Bet you don't.
My question is, if all of the objects in your house gained sentience and were animated and trying to kill you, of which one would you be the most afraid?
Definitely the toilet.
Well, I got an easy answer for that, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the gun that lays next to me
Oh, God.
on my bedside table all the time. It could just, if it just got mad enough, it just pop up and pop me.
But it doesn't have a reason to hate you. You take pretty good care of it, right?
I mean, generally, but also it's seen some things, man. It's stuff. Wouldn't recommend it.
It's also spent a lot of time near your asshole. Just down in that area, so.
Pretty close, you know?
Is that true?
I mean, you know, if I grab it in the middle of the night because I'm scared.
I never wake up in the middle of the night.
Sounds like the gun would protect you, based on how you treat it.
I mean, it's supposed to. It's kind of the whole idea.
But like somebody said, I think Aaron said the toilet, that object has a reason to hate you.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Sorry, toilet.
Is that what you say?
I don't know. Maybe it likes it. It's hungry. Maybe it's hungry.
Maybe it's too hungry.
Won't eat your poo.
They don't even have one of those low flow ones. So there'll be enough water in there to drown you with, you know?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I hate that thought.
Getting drowned by my own toilet.
And it's right there.
But you would think it would be a swirly, but no, it just opens up and pours into your mouth. And it's like, how do you like it? How do you like it? Then it tries to flush you, and that's where it gets rough.
Oh,
It sounded like it was rough before that, though.
Oh, it was.
oh, this was rough.
And it just gets worse, Matt.
Just going downhill even further, huh? All right. I'm gonna go with my pillow because I feel like going to sleep every night knowing that it might just fucking take you right then and there. Nobody would know. No evidence.
Yeah, pillow's a good one.
What have you done to the pillow to make it hate you?
It's had to hold my fat head every night.
You know what he's done.
Yeah, what do you think the pillow wants to sleep?
That pillow's seen some things, man. Now, I've been actually meaning to say this for a while. What you and your wife do in the privacy of your own home is disgusting.
Of course. That's why we have a home.
I'm gonna go with my drum set because I just sit down and beat the shit out of it, like all the time.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, it's not like I just sit down and hit it once either. It's like a lot. Sometimes I practice hitting it the most times per beat as possible.
How many times can I strike this?
People congratulate me when I do it good.
It's true, I've done it.
I think it would be the dryer coming after me because I always forget to change the lint trap, so it'd probably be like a flaming dryer demon coming after me.
How do you screw that up?
Whoa.
You just do it before you put laundry in it.
One time my dryer set on fire while I was in the house. Do you think it might have come alive?
What did you do?
Didn't change the lint trap forever.
Why are you guys so bad at that?
I don't think I was bad at it. Maybe it wasn't that much lint, but the dryer came to life and it had vengeance in its heart.
It's like second nature. Before you put clothes in it, you just empty the lint trap.
I have to say to this day, I've still never taken lint out of one of those things. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Must be nice. Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah. This is important.
I'm in a heterosexual relationship. I do not do the clothes. Thanks, Ashley.
I guess Jared and I are also in heterosexual relationships with ourselves.
Also true. Yeah. Just, a slightly lonelier, more do all of your own laundry version of that.
That doesn't sound like we're talking about the same thing.
It's pretty close.
Brent, can I confess something before we move on?
Yeah.
I'm feeling nervous. I know we're getting closer towards the end.
As well you should be.
You got it, buddy.
I want my performance to be good. I want the story to wrap up nicely. I want to leave some people with something to talk about, Feeling anxious.
People are going to judge us so hard on how it ends.
It's really more on Brent, so.
Yeah, that's true. We're just a couple of chuckle fucks.
I was thinking it was more on Aaron, really.
No, Brent, I do feel better if it's all on him. And relax.
Can I also make a confession? I feel really bad about casting guidance a few times when I didn't have it.
Oh, it's okay, man. I've done all kinds of spells I don't have.
No, I feel like I should have been doing this the whole campaign. Why am I tracking spells if Brent's not going to check it? I should be using anything I want.
Thought everyone was. That's why I was doing it.
That's not true, right, Tyler?
There's no way to tell.
I mean, that is true.
We have no record of the events.
What am I gonna demand that you give me your spell sheet every day?
I know every spell.
He just knows them all, man.
I know them all.
Hey, Brent, do you have any horrible confessions you want to make real quick? Brent leaves his shopping cart just wherever he parked.
Yeah, I put it right next to a motorcycle if there is one, in the same parking spot.
Remind me to strike you the next time I see you. Just if I forget to strike you.
I have to imagine that has happened for sure to you, right?
No, fuck that. Nobody's that stupid.
Isn't that just making sure you save the space for another motorcycle?
It can be.
So remember, everybody make sure to do that.
I mean, once a motorcycle's into space, is somebody going to pull their car in? Like,
Yeah, but then when you pull away, a car might take it, Jared. Think of the other guys. The next biker.
no.
Put your shopping carts next to motorcycles for motorcycles. That's all I'm saying.
Don't do that. Please.
I like to park in handicap parking and then leave my cart there for the next handicap person who might need a cart.
Yeah, so they don't have to walk so far. If you just put it right in the middle of the space, it's easier.
Sometimes I park in handicap spaces while handicapped people make handicap faces.
Ah,
Write that down. Somebody write that down.
That's from something.
that's a song.
It's already a song.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You're an asshole. Odio.
Thank you, Yodio. Was that enough content?
So let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid heroes made their plans and wrote a specially crafted sentence in order to put a period on the sentence that is Prednisone's life. They got a prepubescent to sign their writ of forward-looking non-existence, and then rode a bicycle straight to the 9th level of hell. There, Mucinex crafted their expert sentence into a weapon that could be used to strike Prednisone, and they ascended upward to his chamber. That's it, right?
I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely more bicycle than you mentioned, but
And technically you went to the 8th level of hell, but the 9th level of hell sounded better.
yeah, I am still riding the bicycle up the stairs, though. So we did do that.
Oh, you did? Okay, so then you did do it. All right, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, you guys had entered the chamber. Grand chamber, large vaulted doors swung open with your permission slips to ascend to the 9th level. You've got the 4 of you, plus you've got Mucinex with you. You have the Wandering Shade, you have Deathbeak. You don't have the Librarian or the Contract. They did not come with you.
Why not?
Because they didn't. And I don't think I said that they were either.
I thought it was implied.
You gotta ask people. I mean, you didn't invite them. The Librarian's very polite.
Yeah, we didn't like him that much.
I thought it was implied.
Well, maybe Theo did.
Well, you know what happens when you imply, huh?
You look like an asshole.
Now, I know you did mention, do we want to talk about the stuff we took for the level up at all before we start? Or are we just going to let that play out as it comes?
Yeah, did you guys choose everything that you were supposed to have chosen?
Sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And you like leveled up, you leveled up normally?
Yes.
We rolled for health.
Yeah, for sure. We did roll for health already.
Did roll for health, you picked your feat or stat bonuses.
Done.
Tyler?
Yes, I did it.
All right, does anyone want to talk about what they picked, or you want to just go straight into continuing the game?
Yeah, so for Dimrock's level up, he took a stat point and another bard feat. It's called Unfailing Inspiration. So if I give you guys a bardic inspiration die and the roll you make fails, you get to keep that die and use it next roll.
Very cool.
Whoa. Yep, so nice and easy. Not a lot to remember.
I didn't think about taking another druid feat.
Yeah, because your class is kind of built for it. So.
I went with the Fey Wanderer Warlock. They have a skill called Misty Escape, where once per long rest, you can vanish in a puff of mist in response to harm. Anytime you take damage, you use your reaction to turn invisible and teleport up to 60 feet away.
Honestly, if you'd had that sooner, you'd probably have like the regular number of arms and horns that a gnome has.
Yeah, it'd be a lot better, to be honest.
So I really liked when Matt had the aura of protection, but I want to sell you on an idea here for it. So instead of it being based on my charisma, like it's supposed to be, or just the aura, I kind of like the idea of it being, you know, part of my protection fighter kind of deal. and, maybe use either my strength or dex. How would you feel about that, Brent?
No, we're gonna try not to rewrite anything.
Well, it was worth a try, wasn't it? Anybody else got some better ideas for me?
I had a couple that I was looking at. I mean, there's action search, which is always a fun one. You just get another action.
Ooh, I forgot about action search. I'm taking action search. Never mind. Scrap all that shit. Fuck yeah. Action search.
Action surge.
How many do you get at 6 lever?
Brent, I think he wants action surge on the 6th lever.
Yeah.
I'm taking it. How many do you get? Is it just one?
I think it's one per short rest.
Yeah, per short rest.
I'm taking action surge. Also, the feat I took, very simple for a tank. I just took tough.
Nice.
So get another extra +2 HP per level.
Man, so what's that total at now?
Now I'm at 169.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Yes, it's pretty nice.
I'm at 70 still.
Jesus.
Could I take another druid circle?
Okay, so for the circle, it gives you like spells that you can access, but they're not free spells.
Well, it'd be more of just taking one element of another circle, right?
Because I'm stars. If I took moon too, then I could do higher combat monsters transformations.
You could choose this. You could choose the Moon Druid's wild shape instead of, as if you had picked Circle of the Moon Druid. But you couldn't just take the circle itself, because what does it give you at level 2? Just the spells, right?
At level 2 it lets me do it as a bonus action.
Well, so it says Circle of Forms. The ability to transform into more dangerous forms. Starting at 2nd level, you can use it to transform into a beast with a challenge rating as high as 1.
Yeah.
Starting at 6th level, you can transform into a beast with a challenge rating as high as your druid level divided by 3. So if you were to take that Circle of Forms ability,
Yes.
then you could use those. But you wouldn't get Combat Wild Shape to do it as a bonus action and the Primal Strike to do it as, that kind of stuff.
But I could turn into cooler animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what druid level are you now? 12, right?
So you could turn into stuff that's challenge rating 4 if you pick circle forms.
Okay, I'm going to do that then, because I think I can only do ones right now.
If that.
Yeah, if you're fine with that, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's good. Good with me.
I didn't realize I could take one of my own.
I mean, that works out a little bit better because, you're still like level 12 or whatever for the purpose of it. Set the scene again. You had pushed in through the double doors. You see enormous chains trailing up the walls, dangling slightly under their immense weight. A towering throne sits in the middle of the room, littered with scraps of paper, even bonded into the floor. They've been trod over so many times. A tall goblin sits upon that throne and leans over, placing his head upon his hands as he looks down at the four of you plus Wandering Shade, Deathbeak, and alright, yeah. You turned Flint's banner into the librarian, so he's not there.
Yeah, sorry, Flint.
What are you apologizing for?
It's a series wrap on Flint, guys.
That was a 100% Aaron decision.
Somebody had to do it.
No discussion involved.
He leans over. It took you much longer to get here this time.
Well, it's a lot harder to find your way when you don't remember what happened, Prednisone.
Yeah, and you're all the way down here in hell. I mean, it's not the first place we're going to look. We didn't even know we were looking.
And you haven't for some time, yet still, this is the longest it's ever taken. But how do you know that? How you were able to remember?
I smirked slyly at him.
Nice.
It seems we found a way to remember what was needed. We're no longer held down by that, so I think you're in trouble, buddy. Pal. You could lock yourself away in the deepest layer of hell, but we still found you.
Now, why would I be in trouble, and why would you come here to hurt me?
Why? why would we want to attack you? You've left us to this horror. We told you this 100 years ago or something. We're mad at you still. It felt like it was yesterday. Hold on. I'm really pissed. You left us drifting through cycles endlessly over and over again while you sat here and profited and became this cool king of hell guy. That's not gonna fly.
You're not that cool, though.
He's pretty cool.
Shh, don't let him know that.
Yeah, you're not cool. But we're here to put a stop to it. We finally figured out how to make it this far. Now all we have to do is kill you.
If you remember everything, then you know that killing me won't do anything.
Oh, no, he's got us, guys.
Au contraire, mon frère.
And I show him my legal axe of paper.
We have a weapon we didn't have last time. Intelligence.
And that's why it took you so long to get here.
Intelligence is kind of hard to learn, it turns out.
And we also needed a prepubescent, so
Prednisone seems unsettled.
that wasn't easy.
I scoot Tonio forward. See?
I signed the writ. And you gonna get.
Yes! You tell him, Tonio!
I'm dapping him up.
Okay.
Yeah, get him.
Cope starts crying a little. Not like, but he's so proud.
See, here's the thing, Prednisone. This is your last cycle. And that's it. We're gonna take a map to the stars and find a new home. So you enjoyed your privilege and you had a lot of it, and I hope it was worth it. Because the rest of your time, oh, I would say you'd be going to hell, but I hope it's much worse than this.
Yeah, like double hell. We've been talking. It's probably pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Matt, that was really good, and then just really put punctuation on it there, Demi.
And then it didn't sound so good because Aaron dropped the best thing he could.
Just nailed it.
Prednisone appears unfazed at your threats, stands up and says, "Well, this time I have something that I've never had before as well."
A backbone?
Oh, snap.
Get him.
No, a tiny little goblin who had a very powerful change of heart.
Who is that?
The chains start rattling along the walls.
Oh no, he meant change. It means two things. It's change and chains.
Is this double hell?
It's definitely double entendre.
The chains start pulling along the walls, and not smoothly either. They break through the walls, cracking them, splitting them. Sections of the tower begin to collapse inward as the chains pull upward through the floor.
No.
If you recall, there was a large pile of chains on the 8th floor of the level of hell, in Mucinex's chamber.
I do remember that.
We thought it was more that kinky stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone has to roll dexterity saves as sections of the tower begin collapsing in around you. Mysteriously enough, the floor upon which you stand does not crack, although it does crack at the edges.
Brent.
You can roll initiative now,
But can I see it?
you can see it.
Is there a possibility for advantage, me having winged boots?
Well, yeah, I accept that.
What about for third arms? Is there advantage for third arms or rhino horns? I got a 14.
Cope's got a 5.
Modded 20.
Nat 20.
Woohoo!
As debris tumbles around you. Those of you that pass take 8 bludgeoning damage, and if you fail, you take 16 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Is that like fire? Bludgeoning damage? Or maybe...
Stone element bludgeoning damage.
Stone element, yeah. I'm actually going to use one of my class features from level 10 called Song of Defense. As a Blade Singer, I can expend a spell slot as a reaction and take 5 HP times whatever spell slot I expend less in damage.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to expend a second level spell slot as I whip
Your hair back and forth.
the Sword of Thorn Blackwood around. I whip my hair back and forth and knock away some of the debris. I'm going to take 10 less.
All right, as the chains spiral around you as they ascend upward, before they reveal a small, recognizable goblin. Flarglebuns.
Flargle!
Chained at each arm and each leg is lowered down to the ground in front of you.
Flargo, you okay?
Is he like conscious?
He's conscious, but he looks like not dead in the eyes, but he looks in a daze. Like he's either very tired or sick or weak. He doesn't really look up at you. Prednisone says, Flarglebuns owes me a great debt left unfulfilled. Apparently something happened, and he could no longer act as my pawn to follow you.
To follow us?
That's right.
Our friendship was...
Flarglebuns has been my pawn for many, many cycles. We forged a deal some time ago, and its imprint left upon him so that the same thing would happen every time.
You know what, Prednisone? That's another reason we're about to kill you. Doing shit like that.
Flarglebuns is quite talented. He could achieve the same thing I have. And I couldn't allow that. And with some manipulation, I lure him away, get him to betray those that he would be helping. And then I put him to work, following you.
No, but we found him. I mean, we just brought him along as one of our buddies.
And just so that you always find each other, Flarglebuns now finds you. It's what he does now.
See, here's the difference, Prednisone. You may take every goblin you can and step on them to climb a little bit higher, but that's not how we roll. And maybe Flarglebuns found a change. Maybe something did happen, but he's no longer destined to be your pawn. It seems maybe there's other magic in this world that was powerful enough to tempt it.
Well, I think it will be you who does the stepping now. Flarglebuns, protect me with your life. And then Flarglebuns sort of stands at attention and looks determined at the four of you, the chains draped on his arms and legs behind him.
Hey, Flargle!
So this is like an Aladdin situation.
You don't see much emotion in his eyes. He stares straight at the ground.
It's all right, Flargle. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you back.
Did we roll initiative yet?
If you're about to attack, then yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Cope's got an 8.
18.
19.
20.
Fuck you.
All right. Prednisone goes first. With a 21.
Can I roll again? Let me roll a couple more times. I'll see if I can do better.
He has double secret advantage, if you forgot.
Prednisone stands up. Well, I think they were already standing. They stand up even taller. Flarglebuns is an interesting one. They've lived through just as many lives as you have. And with a little bit of manipulation, you can draw one out. And he waves his hands and Flarglebuns begins to increase in size. He grows into a hulking, massive monster, barely recognizable as Flarglebuns. You see those same eyes staring out, though.
Hey, Brent. I don't know if I'd pointed this out yet. I don't want to fight Flarglebuns.
Mm-hmm.
Me neither, Brent.
Because I like him. Have we talked about that yet?
I've been wanting to kill Flarglebuns for so long.
You don't want to fight him, but you've kind of, you want to fight Prednisone, so this is the situation you're in.
But I don't want to fight him, though. Okay. All right. I think I see what's going on here. I wanted to make sure that was clear in case you forgot that I didn't want to fight him.
I know. Yeah.
All right.
We're just making sure you know you're a bad person. It's just kind of what we're putting out there.
The worst.
Mm-hmm.
That you're hurting me emotionally by doing this.
Oh, let's say he's grown super huge, but his head is the same size. And it's still the Flarglebun's head you recognize.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
That's awful.
Flargo, we're going to get you back.
And just looking at us sad.
Oh, and one more thing. And then we're going to roll a d4. That's against Copes.
It always is.
Oh, no.
That is against Copes.
All we could do is hope that it's not Steel Wind Strike.
It's super effective against Copes.
Right and true.
Thank God we got that long rest.
Oh, this is a good saving throw for you. You need to get a 19 on a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
As you feel ethereal chains pop up out of the air and attempt to constrict around you.
Copes.
That one.
No!
No!
Why are you like this?
Oh, no.
Every time.
Jared was chanting for you.
That's what did it. That was a curse.
It was probably my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't want Jared cheering.
Jared, why would you do this?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Be nice to him, Brent.
Hey, Brent, don't be a dick.
All right, you see ethereal chains wrap around Cope's head, and then they vanish. Copes is acting weird.
Oh no.
It's Nox's turn.
Copes, get your head in the game.
No.
What?
It's Nox's turn.
Oh, gosh. All right.
He sounds all gravelly. He can't be trusted.
Oh, no. We have done so bad at the start of this. It did not go the way we planned at all.
We forgot part 2.
We didn't plan part 2. The bicycle didn't help. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to wield Thorn Blackwood's sword in my 2 front hands and my staff of power in my weird backhand.
Ooh.
And I am going to activate a blade song, so I kind of start whipping that back one around. It looks kind of like a helicopter blade above my head. And then I'm going to cast a new spell. This is a 6th level spell called Pincer's Transformation. And the way this works is I'm going to enter a transformed state where I will no longer be able to cast any spells, but I get a whole bunch of benefits from it. So I get 50 temporary hit points, advantage on attack rolls. I'm proficient with any weapons, so I'm now proficient with Sir Thorn Blackwood, as well as some extra damage. So just a whole veil of shadow takes over me. It looks kind of like Shadow Nox back from the brain plane, with some kind of blue crackling energy around it. And I'm going to start moving towards Prednisone.
Nice.
You see Flarglebun's eagerly moving like an intercept path when you try to approach Prednisone.
Okay. Well, I'm just kind of slowly moving that way up.
But I assume that's your turn right now, right?
Yes, that is bonus action and action.
So what do you look like, though?
Almost similar to the creature we just fought back in the contract state. Everything kind of goes black and shadowy, and there's kind of just this pulsing of magical energy around. Gets a little beefier. You know, the traps swell up.
Do you still have empathy in this form?
I think so. I think it's more of as opposed to a total loss of control or even body. It's more just like a mist around the outside.
All right, Demarok, it's your turn.
All right, he sees Nox moves towards Prednisone,
Yes.
and I use a bonus action to cast in one of my feats to give everybody a Bardic Inspiration die.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cute.
All right.
And then for my action, I'm going to cast...
Don't give one to Copes.
I mean, I wouldn't know that yet.
Not necessarily, that's true.
I like to play with information I know.
Good role play. Good role play. I appreciate that.
I'm sad about it, but
I think he's fine.
he gets it. And then as an action, I cast Mislead. So I start drumming up a little mysterious beat, and a little bit of smoke happens, and then it looks like I'm still just standing there. But I've created an illusory invisible double. I'm invisible. There's now an illusory double in front of me. I want to send that double running back behind Prednisone as if me and Nox are flanking him.
Okay, but you cannot move it until you have an action back.
Oh, I can't?
Yeah, it's an action to move your illusory double.
Okay. But then I have movement, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to move myself towards Prednisone as well.
Okay, towards Prednisone? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you guys were 90 feet away when this encounter started.
Perfect.
Okay.
It's Thrasher's turn.
Thrasher, he's got kind of like a snarl on his face. He's looking mad as hell, but if you look real close, tears are just welling up in his eyes, and he says,
Flargle this is as much as me begging you as it is a command, but it's still a command. Yield!
and naturally the tears give me advantage on that saving throw for the command.
Oh, there's that cleric.
Right?
I like that. Some good feeling.
Yes, thank you. Oh,
Well, I mean, it's a saving throw. Flargabon's part, technically.
yeah, but I still got to roll against it.
No, it's your DC.
Yeah, which is based off of your wisdom.
Damn it.
Yeah, 8 plus wisdom plus proficiency.
Plus proficiency, yeah. All right, so 10 plus 4, shit, 14.
I believe in it. It sounded too good.
Fine, he's not crying anymore because he doesn't cry. He doesn't cry about things if it doesn't help him.
In this form, Flargabon's only has a +1. Fail.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That feels good.
What's your command?
Yield.
Yo, you said yield? Yeah, that was your. And what does the yield say?
It's not on the list that they provide for you, but
Okay, but it's for one turn, correct? They yield?
They use their action to perform that for one turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
so I just want him to not be fighting us.
I think, okay, nice.
The only last one turn, I'll take it. But
Nice, okay.
That's huge.
All right, Copes, it's your turn.
Oh, I bet it is.
You see Thrasher imploring for Flargabuns to yield. You hear a spoken command.
not crying though, because it didn't matter. So
He's not crying. Maybe you thought you saw a glint. No, you didn't.
but he wasn't though.
You hear a voice command you in your mind. Kill him. Kill Thrasher. And that's what you're going to do on your turn, or try to.
Interesting.
Any way I want.
Any way you want, yeah. I mean, try to take it, meaningfully. And don't just be like, I try to kill him with a pen.
I poke him with a dagger.
You try to poke him in that spot that causes his heart to stop.
Ooh, it hurts so bad. Oh, not the dim mock.
Yeah.
Do you take my turn for me?
No, because I can give you a command. I have the option to assume direct control under certain circumstances. That's not this circumstance.
Okay, so I have to attack Thrasher.
But what do you think is the most effective way to kill me?
Oh god.
You thinking about it?
Just don't
Do your worst.
Play the game.
You'll probably miss anyway.
That's how I feel.
I'm gonna be fine.
I know, that's the thing. So do I have to do something that damages him?
It says you do your best to obey.
But it says kill.
Yeah.
So you're going to try and kill me.
Okay.
I want you to decide what you want to do, and then tell Jared you're ready so that he can repeat what he just said, where he's imploring Flargabuns not to attack. So then you can do your thing immediately after. So you know what you need to do?
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Flargabuns! Yield!
And you see Cope's turn, stare directly at Thrasher, and open his mouth and shoot a sunbeam directly at him.
Oh no! Banana, too much.
I mean, it said I have to do my best to obey.
You must.
No, that's good.
Weirdly enough, Sunbeam is my safe word, so it doesn't work.
I mean, that is my highest level damage spell.
Yeah, it's a con save.
It makes sense.
Yeah, so
Con save.
All right, our boy's beefy. He's got con for days.
Why do I have advantage on this one?
I don't know. Do you think you could see it? Because, you had your focus on somebody else, right?
Well, that would be for dex saving throws, not con.
Okay.
Just roll it. You got it.
I'm just asking you why I should have advantage.
If anything, probably disadvantage because you're crying like a baby.
I'm not, though. I'm not. I said I wasn't, guys. I'm not crying. Fuck. 27.
27.
Does that pass? Does a 27 pass?
yes, that passes.
Thank God.
Oh, thank God. I was so worried that 27 wouldn't.
You were trying to get advantage on a plus 10 roll.
I mean, you have so much health.
I'm very constitutionalized.
I had plus 9 on this save, and I rolled in that one, so.
Hey, man, sometimes the dice work out.
So he just takes 3d8 radiant damage.
No, he takes 68 cut in half.
Oh.
But you're not blind, thank God.
68?
So 13 damage.
Oh, I only have a little over twice what Nox has. Oh,
Copes, what the hell?
I just point my finger at him, and another one starts charging.
I thought we were past the rug incident, Copes. We talked about it.
I don't think Copes can even say anything, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Probably not.
He's just kind of standing there, like pointing his finger at everyone, just like with a sunbeam on it, like, oof, oof.
All right, that was Cope's turn. Now it is Prednisone's turn again. You see Flarglebuns struggling against the chains, struggling against the conflicting commands that have been given. See a single tear going down Flarglebun's face. Does that get you, Thrasher?
Absolutely, it does.
On his tiny head, on the huge body he has?
No, that gets me, Jared. You made me love this little goblin. Fuck you, Brent.
All right, and Flarglebuns does not do anything for the turn. However, the ethereal chains appear yet again over Cope's head, and he's going to assume direct control over Cope's.
Who knew?
Uh-oh.
Let's just go ahead and fire off that sunbeam you had prepped at Nox.
Sorry, buddy.
Wyatt Knox.
He'd already threatened him.
Brent did that, not me.
Let's see.
I still blame you, Tyler.
I agree.
I know.
Okay. Well, I get proficiency in Constitution saving throws with my Tensor's Transformation.
Oh.
Or Blade Song or something. So I've got an additional +5. Is a con save, right? That's what it was.
You also have that Bardic.
Yeah.
I also have the Bardic. So that's a 15 + 5, 20.
Nice.
All right, so you only take half of 68 radiant damage.
68?
68?
You got to get rid of that spell or upcast it.
Every time. Gotta do it. Gotta do it every time.
6d8.
Do I roll it or do you?
You roll it.
12.
Nice.
Take that out of my temporary HP. I'll roll a concentration save, which I have a lot of bonuses from with Tensor's Transformation and Blade Song. That's a 21, so that's good.
Nice.
So I am good. I flip Copes off. Man, attack Thrasher! This is bullshit! Obviously, we can tell something's very wrong with Copes, right? Like we saw.
At this point, yeah.
Okay.
You look into his eyes and you see the foul goblin eyes of Prednisone.
Another person you've turned to do your dirty work, Prednisone.
Yeah, he likes it, though.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Don't you, Copes?
I love this, bro.
You son of a bitch!
See, he likes it.
Tear rolls down Cope's eyes.
It's a tear of happiness.
It's not.
It's your turn, Nox.
All right, I am going to charge Prednisone.
All right. What are you swinging a weapon? What are you doing?
Yeah, so is Flarglebuns in the way, you said?
He is in the way. He's no longer yielding. That spell is worn off, but he was yielding. But he's
Okay.
in the way.
So as I charge at Prednisone and Flarglebuns kind of steps in the path, I raise my sword, and as I start to swing it down, I Misty Step and go right through Flarglebuns and appear right next to Prednisone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to swing twice at him with Sir Thorn Blackwood.
Nice.
Is Misty Step not a spell?
It's a bonus action.
But you can still do it in that form.
Oh, shit. No, I can't. Damn it.
Copes is really trying to kill you.
Damn it, Tyler.
Sorry.
Tyler's on my side.
He is really trying to kill you.
You son of a bitch.
Tyler, I've been thinking about this whole time, and you had to go and say it.
I'm mind controlled. I can't help it.
That's true. It's not your fault. I'm sorry, Tyler.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to juke my boy then here. Can I make it to him in this, or is he still pretty far away?
What's your speed? You had moved one round closer.
I moved last time. 35 is my speed. You said he was 90 though, right?
Yeah, so you would have been 55 away, right?
Yes. Okay. All right. I got a plan. I'm gonna try to run past Flarglebuns.
Okay, it's an athletics or acrobatics check to try to snake through.
Is he trying to like grab me? He's not trying to attack.
I mean, he might attack if you get past him, but he moves unnaturally quickly, wielding the chains around him to block your path.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for an acrobatics check. You said acrobatics?
Yeah.
That's a 12. It's so bad. I'm so emotional.
Wait, use that bardic.
Nah, I'm gonna hold on to it right now.
Well, remember, if you fail still, you get to keep it.
If it doesn't work, you get to use it.
I know, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay. All right. So Flarglebun's moving unnaturally quickly in the bulky form that he's taken on. Wields the chains grappled to him and blocks your path. You can freely choose to attack Flarglebuns instead of Prednisone.
But I don't want to. Brent,
It's just an option.
can I attack the chains?
You can attempt to attack the chains, yes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna swing at the chains.
Okay.
So that's a 15 on the first hit and a 21 on the second hit.
Both of those hit.
So I'll roll some damage. I get to do 2d12 extra force damage with my Tensor's transformation on each hit. So that's going to be 26 damage on each swing.
Wow. A force damage?
No, 16 is going to be force on the first one of the 26, and then 17 is force.
So double that because it's an inanimate object.
So it is double for the force. So just add up the force damage and then double that.
Okay, so that's another 33 force damage if that's double.
So total 66 force damage.
66 force damage, you shatter the chain with a thunderous pair of strikes.
Nice.
With a single strike, the chain cracks, and then with the follow-up strike, it shatters.
Stop trying to control people for your own gain, Prednisone. It won't work.
No!
Yes!
I like it!
And I guess I'll stop there.
I'll never stop. Even if you kill me this time, I'll just be back.
There will not be a next time. This is it.
It's Demarok's turn.
Okay, so Demarok hasn't said anything because his visible character is both blind, deaf, and dumb at the moment.
So he's just been standing there? Has he been grinning?
And it's just blank face. However I looked when I transformed is how he looks.
Okay.
But I've got, okay, a little bit of a different turn, I think. As invisible Demarok, I want to run up to Nox. I'm going to use something I took a long time ago and haven't used. It's a martially adept feat. And as I run up to Nox, I want to whisper, "It's me, Demrock, trust me."
Oh, God!
And then I want to use bait and switch. So when I'm within 5 feet of a creature on my turn, and they're willing, I can expend 5 feet of movement to switch places with this person.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now this movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. I get to roll a superiority die and add that to both of ours ACs.
Ooh.
I don't know what my superiority die would be though, because I don't really have.
I think it starts off as a D8.
It's a D6 on the feet.
Well, he said it. He said an 8.
He did.
I'm rolling an 8.
Yeah, get him, Aaron.
Cope's already cut blocked me. Cut blocked.
Oh no! I've been cursed.
Well, you rolled a D8. It's supposed to be a D6.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, do your D6.
I'll take my punishment.
No, lie about it. You love lying.
No, he loves misleading.
Yes. So we both get 1 to our AC until the start of my next turn.
Hey, I'll take it.
So that's an action. And then as a bonus action, I want to cast Hasten Tempo on Nox as well, which lets him, it'll add my Bardic Inspiration die to his initiative.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Nice.
That is also a 1.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I think that puts him a tied.
Hey, that's a tie. I got 5 dexterity.
Yeah. Hopefully that's enough to make it pay off.
God, man. I tried to super buff you and
I know. I love the move.
yeah. Thank you. All right, and then I move away as much distance as I have left back towards Prednisone.
Okay. Towards Prednisone?
Yep.
Using your boots?
Yep.
All right, your boots can get you basically right there, because I think the boots have 80 feet of movement.
Okay. Then I'm invisible behind him.
Ah, you're invisible too. I gotta remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
don't forget it.
All right, and then it is Thrasher's turn.
All right. So my first idea, you tell me if I can do this or if I just wouldn't know if this would work. I would like to use command again, this time on Copes. And I would either like to use the command free or release, whichever one you think would make more sense to act essentially as a dispel on the command that Prednisone has over him.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me if I can do this or attempt it, or if I just wouldn't know if it would work.
You probably wouldn't know if it would work.
Will you at least tell me whether free or release would be a better option to say?
I think you're good there. You're good there. Yeah. Well, either of those is fine for what you're trying to do.
All right. Then Thrasher concentrates, looking at Copes, and yells, "Free!" and attempts to command him to be free of control.
Okay. So
There's no way that works, right?
Probably not.
it's going to give you a new saving throw against the spell.
Oh, so you're going to put this on me to fail.
All right.
That's huge.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
I believe in you. Hey, you have that Bardic still.
Oh, I do technically.
Yep, wisdom saved. Use that Bardic if you need to.
That's a 20.
Oh!
Is it enough?
Use the Bardic.
Should I just use it?
Yeah, because if it fails, you'll get it back.
No, man, 20's got to do it, right?
If it fails, you'll get it back.
Yeah, use it. Just use it.
What is it? A D10? That's a 10.
There it is.
Oh, my boy.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you, sir.
For a total of
30.
that is a pass.
Was 20 a pass?
Nice.
I won't tell you.
Okay. Thank you, Jared.
That's fair.
That was a good idea.
All right, hang on. How close to Prednisone am I?
You said you yelled free at Copes, and then Copes, do you say something in response to being freed?
I don't even know what he would say. Do I know that I was taken over?
Yeah. You had to watch yourself do all that.
Of course you do.
I'm sorry I sunbeamed you guys.
It hurt.
I did not want to.
You're my boy, Blue.
Thank you, Thrasher. I forgive you for the rug incident, finally.
Nice. All right.
We can revisit it later.
All right, Thrasher. What's the rest of your turn?
How close to Prednisone am I?
You did command from 30 feet away. So, I mean, you're probably... Whatever your movement would have... Had you even moved closer to Prednisone yet?
I don't think I said I moved, but it would make sense to me that I would have moved forward at this point.
I agree. So you're probably 50 to 55 feet away, whatever your movement is. But Copes had not moved closer at all. But anyway, you're fine. Go ahead. 55 feet.
My movement in total is 40.
Okay, so you'd be 50 feet away.
Still 50? That was 2 turns.
You started 90 feet.
We started 90. That was 2 turns. I got 40.
You would have had to be within 30 feet of Copes to cast command on him.
Oh, was he still that far?
He had not moved. He got charmed on the first turn.
As usual.
Shut up.
Sorry, Brent always gets you though, man.
First,
I rage.
and then I'm going to use my transaction and chuck it at Prednisone. With action surge. I'm using my action surge.
Ooh.
To go ahead and do something. And I can do it twice, right? Because I recall it.
Yes.
28 and a 25.
28 and a 25. Both would strike, but you see Flarglebun's chains pull him unnaturally quickly, intercepting each strike.
Damn it!
Transaction plunges into him, and then you pull it back, and you wouldn't necessarily have to hit him with the second one, because technically there's some time in recalling it where you would have seen this happen. But how much damage do you do to Flarglebuns?
So just the first hit then?
Just the first one.
And I would have also said, let's open up this pit, so it would have been fire.
Well, that not on that axe. Not on transaction.
That's true. Different X.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, you're good. Don't try to hurt Flargle more.
Wait, so you threw it at Prednisone and it went to Flargle?
Oh, only 1. So, still 10 damage.
Better than it could be.
Flarglebuns was pulled unnaturally quickly by the chains, and body blocked it.
So did he get pulled all the way to Prednisone?
He did get pulled all the way, so if you want to pull attacks of opportunity, you can.
No.
But I still moved as far forward as I could, so now I'm only... What did you say? I was 50 before? So I'm 10 feet away from Prednisone.
Gotcha. And now it's Cope's turn. Cope's fully cognizant. It's his turn.
And how far am I from him since I haven't moved?
Since you haven't moved, you're 90 feet away.
Coates just reaches way back into one of his past lives and remembers hanging out with the ancient dinosaur druids at one time, and leaps into the air and turns into a Quetzal.
The fuck is a Quetzal?
It's a Pokemon.
It is a huge pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatl?
The Aztecs all saw it.
I think it's Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. I think that's right.
Giant goofy ass dinosaur. I'm looking at a picture. It looks goofy as hell.
It does.
And he starts circling the arena. But he's got a flying feet at 80 feet, so I feel like I can move around this arena pretty freely now.
Alright, do you want to say something cool?
Say something really good that we can end the episode on.
God.
Yeah, don't fuck this up.
You wanted a pretzel, but you got a Quetzal.
No.
Was that good, bro?
Oh boy.
Is that what you wanted?
Oh man.
Why don't you say something cool?
Hey, Tyler. Tyler, you know what sucks? You know what sucks, Tyler?
What?
That's what we're gonna end the episode on.
I hope it's not. Someone fix it.
That's a shame, isn't it?
No, let's workshop it real quick.
Fix it in post.
I guess I can insert a line about wanting a pretzel earlier.
Nope, don't though.
No,
don't, though.
come on.
It's gonna end on that. Somebody do an outro. That's what it ends
No,
on.
he tried. It was his first try. Let's try again.
No, that's the best it's gonna get.
No, it's not.
It's the funniest it's gonna get.
It's not going to get worse.
What do we want? Good or funny? Do we want good or funny, Aaron?
I need some Quetzal coffee after that one.
That was worse.
Yeah, but he's gonna delete that. We'll never hear him say that in the podcast. We're gonna hear what you said though.
Maybe he's hit his Quetzal quota.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, all right. So we're ending on that now instead.
No, I'll put that one after. All right. Shut up, everybody. Thank you for listening to Discount Heroes again this week. Boy, it's getting exciting, huh? Bet you never thought we'd make it here. Well, make sure you keep tuning in every week on Thursdays to listen to the latest episode. You can find us on Twitter, probably, but we're most active in our Discord. And hey, go search for us on YouTube. We just uploaded all our episodes, and we could use some subscribers and some listens. Anyway, I'll see you next week here on Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.
I'd rather have a penal code than a penal chode.
Yeah, just put that instead of my pretzel thing.
Don't worry, I'll just put a lot of pretzel lines in the episode so it'll make sense when you say it. Just gonna insert. Oh man, I'd really like a pretzel right before.
I'm always scrolling through my list of notes, like seeing what moves I have and items I have. And then in red, highlighted bold letters, I have Pony Puncher. Which was my name when we were in that arena.
Punch Pony's real good.
Yeah, it always makes me laugh.